This is your brain on porn. In this video I will show you the dark side of what porn does to your brain. Let me ask you this, do you masturbate to porn? If that question makes you feel uncomfortable, then give me 3 minutes and I'll explain something mind-blowing to you. As someone who used to watch a lot of porn, I've been wondering about what effect it has on your brain. First, you need to realize that the porn industry is not a guide to sex. It should never be confused with a Sex 101 class. Don't think of pornographic information as a way to learn how to have sex. Instead, you should think of it as just a fantasy story. Pornography is not reality in the slightest. It's a staged fantasy that has been carefully planned out. But we men seem to aspire to it as a real-life goal, which is when the scary side effects of brainstorming take place. All the moaning and orgasmic noises are so theatrical and very dramatic. Because of the ideal illumination, naked bodies appear flawless. Precise movement and actions create endlessly thrilling scenes that normally take hours to create, and then are condensed into a 5-minute scene. When we watch for an extended amount of time, all of this has a negative impact on how we perceive our private sex life. This isn't only the opinion of an expert addict or a porn star. It's supported by actual science. According to neurological studies, excessive porn consumption impairs your brain's ability to solve problems by hijacking parts of your brain responsible for judgment. Porn makes your brain less focused because it unconsciously urges you to consume more porn throughout the day. In the same way, cigarettes drive people to believe they need to smoke to feel less stressed, which often leads to them feeling much more agitated. Numerous studies show that too much porn makes you less sensitive to strong sexual scenes. So, when a daily porn viewer has sex with their partner, they may never get the same high that extreme porn feeds them. This leads to never being truly satisfied with sex or, unfortunately, life in general. Porn addicts behave just like drug addicts, always needing a fix and increasing the dose because it's never enough. Junkies are always chasing an endless high. Gentlemen, if we can remove the shame and stigma associated with PMO, we will be able to help many other men recognize that watching too much porn is hazardous for your life. We can make other men understand that porn is a disease. The more this illness affects you, the more extreme you want it to be. These extreme sites encourage awful scenes that should never and frequently do not resemble real-life sexual encounters. If you harm a woman, she will most likely never become more aroused. But porn shows us something entirely different, doesn't it? Sex was meant to be a beautiful way to celebrate an incredible, passion-driven connection and genuine intimacy with someone you care about. A means to connect with your loved one. Which is why we must always protect this intimate connection by recognizing the brain's negative effects of porn. I am not blind to all of this. I realize that people will continue to view porn forever. I just want you to remember that porn will always be just a fantasy. But the way it will damage your life or relationship is not make-believe, it is extremely real.